死に際に放った一言は人々を海へ駆り立てた。
俺の財宝か。欲しけりゃくれてやる。探せ。この世のすべてをそこに置いてきた。
One Piece. Episode 1. I'm Luffy, the man who's gonna be king of the pirates. Full story summary. The first episode of One Piece introduces viewers to the main character, Monkey D. Luffy, and the world of pirates in the East Blue. Here's a detailed breakdown of Episode 1, Introduction. The episode opens with the scene of a young Luffy who is at a port watching pirates. He dreams of becoming the king of the pirates, like his idol, Gol D. Roger, who was executed but left behind a treasure known as the One Piece. Roger's death triggered the golden age of piracy, and Luffy's adventure is about to begin as he sets off to search for that treasure, Luffy's past. Flashbacks show Luffy as a child. He was raised in a small village and had a strong desire to become a pirate. Luffy was inspired by the pirate Shanks, a carefree but strong pirate who saved Luffy's life when he was a child. One of the most significant moments in Luffy's life happens when he eats the Gomu Gomu no Mi, Gum Gum fruit, a mysterious fruit that gives him the power of rubber. Luffy doesn't know its consequences at first, but gains extraordinary strength and flexibility because of it. Shanks and his crew were very protective of Luffy, and one day after Luffy eats the fruit, Shanks gives him his straw hat as a symbol of his trust and friendship. Luffy promises Shanks that he will return the hat once he becomes a great pirate. This promise sets the foundation for Luffy's journey. Luffy meets Alvida, the first villain. Fast forward to the present. The scene shifts to Luffy now as a young adult, setting sail in a small boat. He is introduced to Alvida, a notorious pirate captain who has been terrorizing the seas with her crew. Alvida is seen bragging about her strength, but is soon revealed to be weak, as she only relies on her massive club for defense. Her personality is that of arrogance, and she looks down on others. Luffy, after escaping from his small boat, meets her crew and shows that he's not afraid of Alvida, despite her strong appearance. However, Alvida isn't impressed with Luffy. After some confrontation, Luffy challenges Alvida and defeats her easily, showcasing his newfound abilities as a rubber-powered pirate. Introduction to Roronoa Zoro. As Luffy sails through the seas, he arrives at a port where he hears of another feared figure, Roronoa Zoro, a swordsman who is infamous for his deadly swordsmanship. At this point, Luffy's adventure takes a more serious turn as he meets Zoro, who is currently tied up in a small cage as a prisoner. Zoro is being held by the Marine because of his past actions. Luffy meets Zoro and learns that Zoro is being kept in captivity by Captain Morgan, a corrupt and cruel Marine officer. Luffy strikes a deal with Zoro, offering him freedom in exchange for joining him on his journey to find the One Piece. At first, Zoro is skeptical of Luffy but quickly realizes the young pirate's resolve and strength. Captain Morgan's appearance, Luffy, and Zoro's plans get complicated when Captain Morgan arrives on the scene. Morgan is a power-hungry, sadistic man who rules over the Marine base with fear. He is also extremely proud of his position and expects others to obey him without question. Luffy doesn't take kindly to Morgan's attitude, and after some tension, they fight. Morgan's son, Helmeppo, is also introduced. Helmeppo is shown to be a coward who relies on his father's position to get away with his actions. In a confrontation, Morgan and his son are defeated by Luffy and Zoro, who showcase their abilities. Zoro, especially, proves his worth by defeating Morgan's soldiers, which earns him respect from Luffy, the beginning of the adventure. After Captain Morgan is defeated, the Marine base is taken over, and Zoro is set free. Luffy officially asks Zoro to join his crew, making Zoro the first member of the Straw Hat Pirates. The episode ends with Luffy and Zoro setting sail together toward the unknown seas in search of the greatest treasure ever known, the One Piece. Luffy expresses his ambition to become the king of the pirates, and with Zoro's swordsmanship and Luffy's determination, the two make a strong duo as they sail forward into the horizon.